A notary public receives a call from a client who is unable to visit in person but needs an affidavit acknowledged. The client suggests doing it over the phone. What should the notary public do? To help us answer this question, let's have a look at the professional conduct section found in the Notary Public License Law booklet. And if we go to the second sentence in this paragraph, it states very clearly, the practice of taking acknowledgments and affidavits over the telephone or otherwise without the actual personal appearance of the individual making the acknowledgement or affidavit before the officiating notary is illegal. With this in mind, let's have a look at our four choices to determine the solution. Choice A states, politely decline and explain that personal appearance is mandatory for acknowledgments. Well, based on the law that I just read from before, this appears to be the prudent course of action. But before we mark it as the correct solution, let's have a look at the other three choices. Choice B states, agree to the client's request and take the acknowledgement over the phone. That is absolutely the incorrect and illegal course of action, as I just read from the law, and therefore choice B is not the correct solution. Choice C states, suggest the client send a scanned copy of the affidavit for acknowledgement. This as well is incorrect and also illegal. The person must appear personally before the notary, and therefore choice C is not the correct solution either. And finally, choice D states, ask the client to mail the affidavit for acknowledgement and return. Well, for the same reason as before, the person must personally appear before the notary, so taking an action such as mailing the affidavit would be illegal, and therefore choice D is also incorrect, which indeed leaves choice A, politely decline and explain that personal appearance is mandatory for acknowledgments, as the correct solution.